All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy last weekend of the month. And the first weekend straight from Thessaloniki, which is exciting. So, uh, sorry. Let me just escape that. All right. 1 second. I just literally got off another Zoom. We were doing a Zoom launching Mozambique a few minutes ago with a bunch of people. So it's been go. Literally straight after Thessaloniki, it's been a crazy week. So for those of you guys that were in Greece with us, I'd love for you guys to just put on the chat. What's one thing that is the biggest thing that you guys got from Thessaloniki? The biggest thing that you guys got from Thessaloniki. I've been asking the same question while you guys are writing that down. I've been asking the same question to a bunch of team members, and I love this question because it's so amazing to see the variety of things that people get. Like I literally had one team member just say to me, I never experienced a holiday like the escape that we had in Halkidiki. To go there and meet these amazing positive people and make these new friends from around the world, connect with people from all types of countries. For some people, it was the boat ride. Who had fun on the boat ride, by the way? By the way, why are your videos turned off? Turn on your videos. I need to be able to see your faces. There you go. Don't be shy. Amazing. Now I feel better because I can see your faces. All right. So let's see. Janet, duplication and the simplicity, friendship old and new. Nice. Overcoming objections in Viago. Awesome. What are some other things that you guys got? Realize what your hands are, what you have your hands on, and take massive action. It's one of the things I was sharing on the Zoom that I just did for the Mozambique. And I said to them, this is literally the formula, the key to success. That when they asked Ray Kroc, one of the founders, the main founder of McDonald's, say the main founder because there was other founders before McDonald's became the company that it is today. If you've watched the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And they said to him, what was your secret to success? He said, number one, be at the right place at the right time. Number two, understand that you're at the right place at the right time. Some people are at the right place at the right time. They don't even realize it because so many people, we're not even present to what's happening in life. We're just kind of getting on with it. But the third thing is take massive action. See, a lot of people at the right place at the right time. You're in Viago. You're at the beginning of Viago. You see it's already growing big, right? It's growing big very fast, guys. We had so many amazing news stories walk the stage. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the visa for that challenged some of our team from Africa to coming, you would have seen even more people walk the stage. I feel like Barcelona, it's going to be so much bigger than we can all expect. The escape before Barcelona, by the way, it's going to blow your mind, just so you know. I can't tell you anything yet, but it's going to be an amazing escape and something that you guys have been asking for quite some time. But there's so many people that are in this place. They get the feeling that there's something big is happening, but they're not treating it with the level of respect that it needs. So what I want to do tonight, okay, I'm going to do something different for you guys. I know that we do a lot of mindset of business building skills, but something we haven't done in a while, and I understand a lot of people don't know what they got their hands on, is go through a little bit on the product side of Viago, our membership. What do we have our hands on? What do we have right now? Okay, and how do you make the most of it? So I'm literally gonna log in to my Club Viago site. Let me know when that comes up on your screen. Okay. All right. Now, when you log in, this is what you see. You can see the points on the top right. I've got 2,839 points. Need to do a few more trips from the looks of it. No pressure. Lots of trips. And as you scroll down, you're going to see a few different options. You're going to see the online booking engine, escape your way, reward escapes, getaways, member deals, benefit hub. These are all different sites, by the way. These are all different sites. Your personal concierge, I don't think some of you guys even know this exists. Your personal concierge, you can literally call them for pretty much almost anything. Even, doing group trips, right? Let's say you want to book a birthday trip with some of your friends. You can call the concierge and go, I want to go to this destination. I want to basically organize, a nice dinner for my birthday night. I want to stay in a nice 4 or 5-star hotel. I don't want it to be too far from this location. And they will organize it for you, and they'll do the group trip for you. This is under the personal concierge. The marketplace, okay? Marketplace, we're going to be relaunching very, very soon with new products. Brand partners, telemedicine, Viago Healthcare, and Viago Points. Now, some of these, that it's not fully available in Europe and Africa yet. So telemedicine, you do have this in many, many countries. Viago Healthcare is just in the US for now. So let me go through member deals. Okay. Now, when I'm booking through the booking platform, by the way, what I normally do is I have both booking engines open. I have the member deals, which is this one. And I also have the other travel booking platform, which I'm going to go back and show you in a little bit. Okay. This one here, it has a lot of different options, such as, for example, like if you're going to be going to the US, okay, if you're going to be going to some places in Europe, I would really check out this platform, because it's even got some shopping deals. So this is a good way to basically, if you're planning a trip to the US or even Canada, have a look at what additional shopping that you can do. Okay, now I've got friends in the US that I've literally gone and ordered flowers from this platform. See, it's even got flowers and gifts, right? I bought a laptop, and I got 5% discount on a laptop, which when you spend $3,000 on a laptop, 5% is $150 saving, right? Anything and everything in terms of shopping deals, if you plan to go to the US, this is great. Show, sports, and concerts. Let's click on that for a minute, because this is not just in the US. Okay. You see this here, it's got a bunch of different shows around the world, even concerts. Now, there's people, guys, that will travel to another country to go to a concert. Like I went to Greece with my brother to watch Coldplay. I've been to Holland before in order to watch Bon Jovi. Right? People will travel to other countries to go to a concert. So you got a bunch of different options here. Okay. But if you have a look here, you've also got sports. Now, with sports, okay, there's big sporting events like Formula One. There's people that will go to wherever Formula One is happening. There's people that will travel to the English Premier League or the FA Cup. So I would basically check some of this out. If you go sports fans, now I remember there's someone that was basically went and watched Formula One in Dubai. Was it Dubai or Abu Dhabi? One of the two. And they literally managed to save about $500 from their tickets just by using this platform to go see Formula One. So when we say travel and lifestyle club, we're truly travel and lifestyle. Like sports is lifestyle, concerts is lifestyle. Okay. Now, in terms of concerts, sometimes you get a discount. It might just be 5%, by the way, guys. But here's the thing that you got to bear in mind. It's all about the story. If you're planning to go to a concert anyway, and you manage to save 5%, let's say 5 of you go on a concert. Concerts are not cheap anymore, by the way. Like, I don't know whether it's Taylor Swift's problem or fault that she created this trend of charging $500 a ticket. But literally, I remember when concerts used to be $50 or $80, and now you got a concert. I wanted to take my nephews to go see there was like a heavy metal festival, and there were £300 a ticket, right? So the three of us to go was like £1,000 because this was in the UK. Now I had actually went on this. We didn't have this available, but I ended up basically getting them tickets to go see Harry Potter. And we're going to go see Harry Potter in London. And I managed to save 10% for each ticket. So for 3 tickets for Harry Potter, I saved £60. Well, £60 is about what, $75 US? All of these count. So I don't know if you know that you've got your hands on these, but get to know and play around with it. Theme parks, okay? Like Disney World, especially like if you want to go, you see how it's got here, international theme parks and attractions. So it's got London, right? As you can see. And look at this. Dubai, World of Adventure, Disneyland in Paris, right? Summer is coming up, guys. Summer is here, actually. So, check out some of these options out and see what you're going to do in this summer with your family, right? Many, many options. Okay. So that's the member deals, right? Now let's exit member deals. Of course, you got your hotels, your rental cars, your water parks, movie tickets as well, especially if you're in the UK and the US, you get discounts on movie tickets, right? And you can even literally go and choose some of the international destinations to see what options you've actually got of things in your city or in your country. Obviously, it's not all countries here. Hey, but Hungary is here. Look, Budapest is here. Okay. As you can see, most of this is basically Europe and some countries around the world. Kenya's here, right? We don't have Zimbabwe yet, but all of this keeps on changing and expanding, right? So that's in terms of the member deals. Now, we're going to go back and we're going to go to Benefit Hub. Now, if you haven't created an account with Benefit Hub, I recommend you create an account, use the same username and password that you've actually got for your Viago platform. Okay. This is another platform, by the way. So literally, just so you know, you got 3 different platforms you can check out the travel on. So if you're booking a hotel or if you're booking any type of travel, you can see here on Benefit Hub, you can even create package holidays. Right? And it gives you vouchers for some things. Okay, like let's say you want to get something on Red Letter Days, by the way. I don't know if you guys know Red Letter Days, but if you're in the UK, this is great for the UK. Red Letter Days is all about experiences. If you want to give the kind of trip the kind of experience as a gift to someone. They got really cool experiences like balloon riding, drive a Ferrari for a couple of hours, or going to learn how to be a master chef for a couple of days. Very, very cool experiences. And we get discounts just because we're a member of Viago. Transfers and airport packages. Okay. So if you're traveling, guys, and you don't want to rent a car, no problem. You can book your transfer from the airport to the airport from here. You can also do that from our other platform, which I'll show you shortly. Now, local deals. Okay. A lot of this is the UK. All right. So I know some of you guys, most of you guys are not in the UK, but if you are in the UK, Jane, I know you're in the UK. Aaron, I know you're in the UK. Helen's in the UK. There's a bunch of you guys. Like, check out, especially for the summer for the kids, 10 to 15% discount in so many different things. River cruises, the dungeons, sea life, and so on. Different activities that you can do. Click on discounts, okay? And on discounts, you can see even restaurants that you can get discounts on. Okay. Like if you guys are living in the UK, you need to be making the most of this. Here's what I would recommend for you guys if you're living in the UK. Go to Cineworld and watch a cool movie with your team. And then go to Cafe Rouge and grab a dinner before or after the movie. Do an evening with your team where you go to the theater together. Guys, the team that plays together stays together, right? Don't just wait for the events or these group activities. Don't just wait for the company to do this. There's nothing stopping you from going and finding a cool activity from the platform, right? And you see some of this stuff is in the UK, but I'm going to go to the other website where you can basically book experiences and activities. And you can choose in your country, in your city, and go be a tourist for the day in your city with your team. And take some pictures, take some videos, right? Now, it's got a bunch of different categories that you also get discounts on in terms of shopping as well. This is more European based. So you've got the member deals that's got a shopping marketplace geared towards the US, plus a travel platform geared towards everywhere, and also the shows and the events and the concerts. And you've got the benefit hub. This is more geared towards Europe. In fact, even going to Italy, I remember when we went to Italy with Gabor, and literally the guys were getting discounts to go shopping in Zara in Italy. Okay, so this is another thing that you got your hands on. Now we're going to go back to this platform here. Obviously, I don't need to go through Getaways. You guys know about the Getaways. Marketplace is our shop, okay? But let's go to our platform. Now, the member deals is another provider. Our platform, this one here, it's a little bit slow. This one here is our own platform that we basically created, and we're going to keep on changing and enhancing. Okay, so it's going to keep on getting better and better. A lot of the stuff that is going to keep improving is in the background, guys. So you're going to see a lot of changes, but mainly in the background. Now, you see this here, okay? Now, this platform, whatever you book, particularly on the hotels on this, you also get credits, okay? So the more you book, the more credits you get. The credits you can take off the price the next time that you book. So obviously cruises, sailboats, ocean cruises, river cruises, car rentals, flights, homes, Wix. This is really cool. Let me show you Wix for a second if you haven't had a chance to check this out. If you want to go spend a week somewhere, now if you got a bunch of reward credits, you can also use your reward credits to book this. But let's say you want to go spend a week, I don't know. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where should we go? Where should we go? I want to go to Italy. I love Italy so much. Within 7 days, within 35 days. Dates, let's say August 1st, right? The more flexible you are, the more options you're going to get. This one is basically you book a home or a hotel for a week, right? Now you see this here, it's going to show you how many stars that it's actually got, but look at this one here, okay? I love this. This is cute. Oh, that's loading. Do you see how many different options you've got in Italy that you can literally book a villa, you can book a 3-star hotel, a 4-star hotel for like 100 euros a night. And you get 1,350 reward credits when you book this, right? This is in Sicily, 832 euros for 7 nights. In August, by the way, guys. August is peak season. You guys know this, right? Again, 688 euros for 7 nights. And you get 1,172 reward credits when you book it, right? This is in Italy. You see this here? You can filter by area, you can filter by price, right? What if, let's say, for example, we go to Spain? This is peak season. So take advantage of this and book a holiday with your family. If you haven't been on a getaway, by the way, this is not a getaway, all right? This is, you can book anytime through your platform. But if you haven't been on a getaway, also play around with the getaways, all right? See where you're going to go with your family on the getaways, right? I mean, this one here looks so gorgeous. So many different, you see 10 pages of options from like 300 euros to 500 euros to probably 1,000 euros for a week. Okay, so that's the weeks. Now, marketplace, this is very, very unique, right? Because the marketplace, you basically see it as something that you can literally, it's like placing a bid on something. If you're flexible in terms of when to travel, right? You basically got, like, you've got all these different properties around the world. You see all the locations here, but primarily in the US, Mexico, and some in South Africa, by the way, as you can see there. But US, Mexico, if you plan to go that sort of direction, highly, 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 highly recommend this. It gives you crazy prices for a whole week in close to 70 resorts. So let's have a look at, okay, let's have a look at an example. This is in Cancun, Mexico. Okay, look at this. 1 week for $350. You can rent it now, or you can bid on it. Let's say, for example, you don't want to pay that price. What the company does is, because basically they don't want to have an empty room, especially in the peak season. So if they got a lot of demand, you might not get the bid that you want. But if, let's say, it's for a few weeks that is not as crazy, and you put a bid and you go, instead of $350, I want to put a bid of $250 for a whole week for a studio that sleeps 4 people, by the way. That's what, $60 per person for a week in Mexico? Are you guys with me? Right? Okay. You literally find the place that you want. It's going to tell you whether it's a 1-bedroom, a studio, or 2 bedrooms. You can put a bid or you can book it straight away. Okay. It's got some amazing destinations. Look at this one here, right? Hang on. The Reef in Playa del Carmen for a week in December, $550 for 1 week. Or you can basically choose all of these dates. Look at this. August 16th to the 23rd, $180 for a week, guys. Right? It's crazy, but I know that a lot of people don't even know that we've got this option. So that's another option that's in the marketplace. When you click on homes, hang on. Homes is another option as well. Because our platform just gives you so many different choices. And you've also got the activities that I was telling you about. Just, this is slowing down a little bit. Now, the homes, this is lifestyle, by the way. The homes, to give you an idea, it's basically for really unique luxury properties. This is where you can literally book a huge villa. Look at this. This is in Amalfi Coast. Okay. So this one's, it's not about cheap. Okay. This is about great value, but totally unique experiences that you can have in an exclusive place. The homes is where you can even book a castle if you want to. You can even book a palace if you want to. Now, this is a beautiful home in Amalfi Coast, 4 bedrooms, sleeps 8 people, right? Look at this house. The house has its own private sauna. Now, if you want to do something to remember, like an experience that you'll never forget, look at this view, by the way. Like, it looks like it should be on a postcard. Right? Isn't that crazy? Okay. Now, this one here, you basically, because it's like a little bit like Airbnb, but luxury Airbnb, right? You click on book your vacation. It's going to give you certain dates you can choose from that you can basically get in touch with them, and it will tell you the prices depending on the dates, right? But it's homes and villas around the world. This is something completely unique that I don't think, honestly, I don't think any of you guys have probably used this yet. Okay. So this is just some of the things that we've got our hands on, guys. Okay, it's just some of the things. Hang on a second, select dates. Right. So obviously on top of that, you guys know that we've also got the restaurant savings. There are different restaurants around the world. This is restaurant.com. We got lounges as well that you basically can get vouchers on in order to go to the VIP lounges, okay? And transfers here as well, right? Is this making sense? Any questions? I want to go on the Amalfi Coast. Hey, me too. I've been to Italy many times, Chunky, and I've never been to the Amalfi Coast. It's on my destiny, on my bucket list for sure. Okay. But I want you guys to basically understand what you've got your hands on, because the thing is, the number one mistake I see people making, guys, is they just focus on price. Cheap, 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 how much money you can save. I'm telling you, we don't want to be a price comparison website, and we don't want to get people coming in just because they can save a bit of money, right? The people that are just looking for the deals, they're here today, they're shopping somewhere else tomorrow. What we actually have our hands on is an amazing community that is very unique, that depending on what kind of traveler you are, we have something for everybody. If you want luxury, if you want to go book a villa like in Amalfi Coast for a week, that may cost you like $10,000 for 8 people, right? You can do that here. But if you want to go book a villa, in an apartment for $300 in Mexico, you can also do that here. If you want to be single here and come on a cool escape and meet other single people, you're also welcome here. If you're a family person, you want a very cool place to bring your family and kids in a safe place to meet other families, you're also welcome here. Do you see what I mean? Like something for everybody. That once you experience travel with us, you're going to realize that you haven't traveled before this. Okay. That's what I want you guys to have in your mind. Like if you haven't been on Escape, when we launch Barcelona Escape, book the Escape. Come with us. Bring your friends with you. Okay. Now, the most important thing is just to recap. I don't know if you guys have seen, I posted on the Team Up Facebook group. If you're not on the Team Up Facebook group, make sure you get on it. The buy two, get two free tickets for Elevate that is happening in Barcelona. That special offer runs out tomorrow night. So make the most of it. I know that there's some people that already got several packages of that and they're committed to doubling and tripling and quadrupling their team for the next event. The other thing is we've got 48 hours left until the end of the month. I'm smelling new bronzes in the horizon, new silvers. I know there's going to be some new golds popping. And if all goes well, there may be a new sapphire in the next 48 hours. Okay. It's exciting what's happening, but I want you guys to also be very proactive with your team. I know that, right now we're still on the ground floor. There are some glitches in the system. So if the memberships are not going through, don't just expect your team to be on it the same way that you are. Be proactive with your team. Go through your organization and have a look at, whose payment has gone through. Has someone's payment bounced? If they have, give them a call, right? Just give them a call. Let them know what you experienced in Thessaloniki if you were there. Let them know what's happening with Viago. Let them know the importance of them staying active, because if they're not active, they're going to lose their getaway. It's a shame for some people to be in the team for 3-4 months and miss out on this getaway. And get them active, get them into the fire and go, let's grow together, okay? Don't be here at the right place at the right time and be one of those people that goes, I was there, but I didn't realize it and I didn't take the action. And my life is the same it is today that it was 5 years ago. Don't be that person. Like I will literally, this is a conversation I'm having with some people. Get them activated, get them plugged into the system, get them booked for Barcelona with us, and use the Zooms that we have every single night, guys, where literally we've created this foolproof system. All you need to do, invite, put them in front of the presenters, get them in front of the leaders to help you with closing if you're brand new. You follow this system long enough, and over the next few months, things are going to really start to change in your life and in other people's life. So thank you for tuning in, guys. This week, we will also have a bronze and above leadership call. I will let you know more details. If you're a bronze and above, stay tuned. Make sure you're in the Team Up bronze and above, and we'll have a gold and above leadership call the following week. Have a great week. Have a great end of the month, and let's finish June strong so we can start July with a bang. Let's go.